Well, Nedum, just give us your initial reaction to that.
I think it's massive disappointment, to be honest. We've had one or two key moments which have gone against us, and I don't think they should have done. There were 2 penalty incidents. Charlie's maybe hit the crossbar. It's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating.
And it's fine margins that change the game, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. I think we've seen that in this league for the years that we've been in it, and I just hope that between now and the end of the season things will start to go our way.
And this week's been a very difficult week in terms of opposition, especially at Loftus Road.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, 2 quality sides. They've both been involved in Europe, and it's always going to be tough games when you play against them. But I think we've acquitted ourselves pretty well. And, we're so close. I suppose that's the frustrating thing, because we've not managed to get there yet.
You said we're so close. Do you think we'll be able to, if we put these kind of performances in teams in the bottom half, which we have got coming up, do you think we can pick up the 3 points in those games?
Yeah, I think we can. But our foundation level, our bare minimum, has to be performances like this game, the Arsenal game. For long periods of that, we have to make sure that we do that regardless of whoever we play against, because otherwise, you end up not getting anything from it. I think if you just keep believing, keep working hard, doing the right things, I think we'll be okay.
And Chris Ramsey's had to deal with a couple of injuries and a couple of changes each game. He hasn't had a settled 11 as yet. Do you think that's affected anything?
Yeah, I think maybe. But in fairness to him, the way he likes to get us to train is usually very high intensity, but he involves everyone. So every bit of preparation we do for a Saturday, we might have 2 people in every position, and everyone knows the role. So even though you might occasionally have to make changes, whoever comes in there, they know what their role is. Obviously, you might have a first choice 11, but anyone that comes in, they're definitely aware of what they need to do.
And there's 2 key decisions for QPR that went against us today. First of all, Mauricio Isla, the penalty decision in the first half. What did you make of that one?
To be honest, I thought it was a penalty. I don't see why he would have gone down, to be honest. And at that moment in time, it's a penalty and probably a red card. You can't then say from there that the game wouldn't have been different, because it definitely would have done. So it's frustrating, and I think the frustrating thing is you don't really want to talk about referees, because we obviously made a couple of mistakes, so on 4 goals, but those decisions, they matter, especially when you're down at the bottom. You've not got the same mark points as the teams that could be 20-30 points ahead of you. All these little things matter.
And in the second half, I think the ball came to Charlie Austin. The ball was blocked by Kyle Walker. It looked like he hit his arms and it got cleared. What did you make of that one?
I think everyone saw that it hit his arms. So I think as well as that, there were a couple of decisions where the linesman's given a throw in, linesman's given a corner, referee saying it's a throw into them, it's a goal kick to them, and so on. I think a lot of these incidents everybody else saw, and it's frustrating when the person that makes the decision doesn't see it. So that's what kills it.
And is the squad feeling hard done by?
We're disappointed. Obviously, I think we know we could have played better, but then also we know a few things out of our control could have gone our way as well.